What's going on, YouTube? My family and my friends. Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive one for you today. Let me just show you the shirt real quick. I know y'all might have seen it, but yeah, look at that dance. Do a little dance, make a little noise. Damn, not. Look at that. All right. So today we have, I believe it's Liz again. Let's see here. Send her the link so that she can join in. She'll be here momentarily. I believe that's her. And we pretty much just waiting for her to pop in. Hey, hold on. Let me download this image real quick. Just gonna go ahead and so there we go. Drag this image and download. There it is. Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm just great, just great. So,
Okay, that's fabulous. And then I have some other pictures that I emailed myself. I'll show you too.
okay.
But I kind of want to work on these. But like you see how they're like this, like it's not like a box. You know what I mean? Like when we do the islands, it's like more like a box or a rectangle.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's what I want to learn, like to do different scatter,
okay.
if you will. And then I was playing around and I'm confused when to release the path, and then you know how we did the move stones that
Yeah,
are over merging.
okay.
So yeah, I'm all ready.
Okay, so with something like this, Coreldraw is great. And it's almost like I would call it a trick or a hack. Like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So as you can see, this is a JPEG image. When we zoom in on it, we can start seeing the pixels.
Uh-huh.
So let's right click on it, outline, trace, and clip art, as
Uh-huh.
we do with all the images that we bring in.
Uh-huh. So with all the JPEGs, you trace, outline with clip art.
Yes, JPEGs and even PNGs.
Okay.
Scalable vector graphics, SVGs, when you drag them in, they will already be in vector format. So you might just have to ungroup them to start playing around with the different
Okay.
objects in the design. We're gonna hit OK here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now watch this trick. It's kind of neat. Uh, we're gonna ungroup all objects.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now what we want to do is we want to get this red here. We're gonna click on this red,
Uh-huh.
and then remember we can select all of the red here with this box here.
I can't see. Sorry, let me move my zoom. Okay. Where did you click? Uh-huh.
All right, right here in this box. Select
Oh,
same
yeah.
color.
Uh-huh.
We're going to select all of that same color.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to the edit tab and I'm just going to nudge that over.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got my nudge on 15 right now. Let
Uh-huh.
me nudge this back over and let me put it on like maybe 7. See what that looks like. All right, 7 isn't bad. I'm gonna nudge it back over and probably try like 5. Boom. Because I want them like right there.
Oh, you want it to fit perfectly?
Well, when you're nudging objects, like the higher the number, the further it's going to be right here on the screen. So when I had it on 15
Oh,
and I nudged it over, it was all the way over there. And then when I zoomed in, it gets lost. So
got you.
I'm gonna change my nudge to probably like 5,
Okay.
and then boom. So now it just nudged it pretty much 5 inches over to the right. Now we can get this outline here, but as you can see, the outline, I mean, it wasn't pretty smooth like this one is. This one looks pretty smooth until you zoom
Right.
in. But we're not worried about that. We're turning this into rhinestone. Next thing what I want to do is I want to select these little circles here. Click one, and let's select all of that same color. I want to change it to pink so we can see them. And let's nudge those over as well. Boom. I'm gonna nudge them over again. Boom.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah, we no longer need any of this. Like
I
this
see.
this is just going to help us achieve our goal. So we don't need that anymore. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Now all of these circles here, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just showing you the quick way. If you were to ever see a design like this, you can
Uh-huh.
highlight all of these circles. Boom.
Uh-huh.
And then just hit this button right here. It's right below the SS10.
Uh-huh.
Right, it's
What is
called
that called?
it's called
Oh,
replace all stones selected with the size chosen.
uh-huh.
So you would choose your the size of the stone that you want from the
Uh-huh.
drop down menu, and then when you push this button here, it should change. Even though they're not even circles, right? They're just blotches right now. Let's see what happens when we hit this button. Aha! It made them all SS10 size stones, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that looks, so it does work. Let's go back because I missed a step. Go back again. All right. Let me delete all of this over here. Even this up here, this little straggler here, this little straggler here. Now we want to resize our design. So let's say about 9 inches.
Okay.
All right. Now, when we select all of the pink again and we resize our stones, boom. It's still extra scattered. So let's grab it all. And I'm going to resize it down some. Let's go
Uh-huh.
down to like 7.8.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to deselect everything. Select all my pink once again. And let's just resize those stones. See what it looks like now. Not bad. But let's do our own.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, what if I
Yeah,
want to change that wording?
yeah, right. So we're gonna go hit
Mm-hmm.
and 0. All right, so what I'm about to do now is I'm about to click on 0, hold shift, click on hit, and press C. That just centers those two texts.
So
You
I'm
can,
sorry, how did you do that again?
okay. So if you remember, the shift key is mainly used for grouping objects together.
Right.
So if we want to click on 0, hold shift, click on hit. Now we have them both selected, and if we
Mm-hmm.
press C, C is a shortcut for center.
Got you. Got it. Okay.
You can do that as well with objects. So it doesn't have to be text. It can be anything that you have on the screen that you want to center together.
Uh-huh.
That works as well.
Okay.
So now let's choose us a font. That bold font, that's pretty slick. I like that.
I do too.
What I like to do is I like to grab it, drag it, and make a copy. That way I can keep it there as reference and still come back over here and choose another font.
Okay.
Now, when we're doing the scatter effect, we want it to be a thick text.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's go with impact.
Okay.
I'm gonna press C again, boom,
Uh-huh.
to center them. And I'm gonna even do this. Let's go to our edit tab.
Uh-huh.
And when we're in the edit tab, we're going to do text spacing. Boom. Let me go back. What I want to do is drag a ruler out to the tip of this Z. Boom.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hold control because control keeps everything on the same line. And I'm gonna drag hit over to the edge of 0. Boom.
Uh-huh.
It snapped right to that guideline.
Right.
Okay. Now I want to use my text spacing tool. And what happens when you click on the text spacing tool, this TS right here, it's enable text spacing tools, right?
Uh-huh.
If I click it again, it deselects that option. So when I click it, you get the option to either make it taller or stretch it out like so, and it keeps
Oh,
its proportion.
got it.
But you can also, in the text spacing tool, right here says decrease character spacing. So if I click on this, the more and more I click it, it's going to bring the letters closer together.
Got it.
The next one is increase. So it just goes by increments. The more I click it, it's going to space itself out.
Okay.
Now, this next one is decrease line spacing. So if you had multiple lines of text, then it will bring them closer together. Like so. I'm going to do hit, right? But then I'm going to hit enter and then type in 0. Now, as you can see, it's all the way down there, and they are
Oh,
together. If I click on them, they are together. So this text spacing tool right here is decrease line spacing. So when I click on this, the more and more I click it, you see as they're going closer and closer together.
yes.
So that's what you can use that. That's if you keep your text together. What I did up here was I separated it. So I typed in one word and then I made a copy of that word and typed in the next word.
Okay.
Down here, I didn't do that. I typed out the word, the first word, then I hit enter, which pretty much turned it into a paragraph, so to speak. Like, so now that next line is right down here. What I did up here, they're separate, and I use the center tool to just center them.
Got it.
But down here, if you have your text and you hit enter and then you type in 0, what happens is now all of that text is grouped together. If you
Uh-huh.
press C, it won't center it because it's all together. So up here, we have our horizontal alignment, which now you can center the text here. You can go to the left, to the right, full justify. For now, we're just going to center it.
Okay.
But that's what you have to do if you pretty much kept the text together almost as a paragraph. So
Got
as you
it.
see right here, when we hit text spacing tools right now it does the whole thing and both text together.
Got it.
So you want to keep that in mind. What I do, I never do this second one here. You know,
Okay.
I always type out my first word, then I copy it, then I drop it down, you know. Um, then I type out my next one. Even if it's sentences, I'll do them like this because then now it's all separate and I can change the colors of each word versus if I do it like this, then I'm changing it all at once because that's all together. Make sense?
So kind of. So you typed out hit and then you copied hit,
Mm-hmm.
brought it down, deleted it, and typed 0 so you can
Yes.
use the same font.
Yes, correct. So that I can use the same font.
Okay, but it's not grouped together versus you hit and then enter, then it's grouped together.
Then it's grouped together because once you
Okay,
hit enter, the more times you hit enter, is basically turning that text into lines of paragraph.
got you. Okay,
All right.
all right.
When I first got started doing text, um, that part right here confused me because all of my text was always grouped together, you know?
Yeah,
So yeah, you can change the font here, but it's changing the font of everything. What if you
yeah,
wanted this one to be one font,
right.
you know, and this one to be another font?
Got it.
So I got into a habit of just doing multiple lines of text, but keeping them separate. Made
Got
it
it.
so much easier.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back. I'm just going back, get back to that
Whew.
font. There it is.
Okay.
It may seem like a lot,
Yeah,
but it's not. The more and more daily you play with it, you'll be like, oh man, I'm telling you, in a few weeks, you're gonna be like, yeah, okay. Especially on this type of work. Sure, there's more to it, like sublimation and tracing and
yeah,
stuff like that. But I was at this level here for years. Like, you know what I mean? This level right here was so fun that I stayed there for quite some time and didn't and was
yeah.
scared. I was almost scared to learn new things. Like, you know what I mean? Because this
You were
was so
comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah. I'm gonna hit
Got
my
it.
text spacing and I'm gonna space this out. Boom. Now let's see here. I believe when we go to our place and fill,
Mm-hmm.
let's decrease count by 7. We're gonna do the fade by it was like 0.01.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we need to change it to the scatter eclipse. For this to work, I believe the text needs to be um together. Let me
So when I hit scatter eclipse, my Coreldraw shuts down.
hmm, let me see. I haven't used scatter eclipse. Let me try it.
Okay.
Let me save.
And you're gonna do one island? Okay.
No, let me change that as well. Thanks for catching that. Let's
No
go.
worries.
Let's go 7 items and
Okay.
decrease count by 7. All right.
I I watched a video, one of their videos. It said that um you want to decrease. So if you're doing only 7 islands, you want to decrease almost half. So like if you decrease 7, it'll all the stones will be jumbled together. But if you decrease by 2, lower than what your island is, the stones won't be jumbled together.
Okay.
I don't know. I was watching a video from like 10 years ago. So,
Let's see. Let's see. Here we
well,
go.
you know better, but see,
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got to change it to the outside. Let's go to the outside. Add stones. Okay, there we go. And island field. There we go.
see, yours did it. Mine doesn't.
But also, what also happens is now all my lines are still connected. Let me see
Okay.
here. Let me see if I can highlight the whole thing. And then we're going to remove the paths and merge overlapping stones.
So my next question was, when you clear the path and merge overlapping stones, you can't go back and change any of the like decrease count by or fade by, right? You have to start all over again.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so that one right there wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Even
Yeah.
though, we probably have to fix a few of them in here. Let's
Uh-huh.
see here. That's still like still looked boxy to me. Let's
Yeah.
go to scatter box. Now we want to actually change it to box. And let's add two more to that. Let's do an item. Oh, not bad. Still jumbled in here though, especially when we clear the path. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you can see, when I hit clear the paths and merge overlapping stones, all of the lines are still there.
Yeah.
So what I did do is I deselect everything by clicking on the white area, highlight everything, and then I just do it as if I'm doing it normally. Clear the paths, and then merge overlapping stones. Ah, that's getting it better. That's getting it better in there. Okay, I'm gonna click on one, select them all are the same color. Also, okay, gotta show you this part, because it's critical. All right, let me deselect everything. If I were to click on this blue dot here and then come back over to the design wizard, as you see right now, you can see the design wizard is grayed out up here,
Mm-hmm.
and Coreldraw is green up here, which means that my last function or my last click was either in this software or this software. They are two different softwares that work cohesively, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to select all of this blue, boom. Now the design wizard is active and Coreldraw is grayed out. See that?
Yeah.
So if I'm still over here, this is still highlighted. If I try to hit delete and delete all of those stones, nothing happens. What you have to do is once you do a function like this, where you select all of one color over here in the design wizard, you then want to come back over here, not down here in the workspace, but up here in the actual software and click there. Now Coreldraw is back active and you can simply just hit delete.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so that confused me for the longest. I was wondering why that function right there wasn't working. You have to, if you select something over here and something over here is highlighted in Corel, you have to click back over here. If you don't click back over here, here's what happened. You have everything selected, right? And then you click over here to try to activate Corel you deselect all the stones, you know?
Got it.
So you want to click up here in the actual software to say, yes, I'm back on Coreldraw. All of the blue dots will still be highlighted, and then you'll be able to delete them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's change our fade by 0.04. And then let's do our island fill again. I wanted to do like the hit zero above where it's
Yeah.
sprouting out. Yeah. Oh, it didn't work. Let's see here. I don't feel. Oh, we're getting there. Hold on. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. Okay. I think that's it. So let me select them all. I'm about to delete them. And let's go back to our scatter eclipse. Let's try it again.
Fade by confuses me. I'm not sure I understand it. So fade by is the distance between the islands, or
That's what it's looking like as you, let's change it. Let's change it. I just had a brain freeze. Okay, clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. I only did that so that I can select them all and delete them. Because they were all grouped together. If I would have went in there and tried to select them and delete them, it would have deleted the circles and the lines would have still been there.
got you.
All right, so let's try this. Oh, I just want to try it again.
Okay.
And I don't feel. Okay, still, but it's gonna, okay, it's gonna do that though. I assume it's gonna do that because, oh, huh. You ready? I think I thought, okay, I got it figured out right now. It's a mental thing. And I think the light bulb just went off in my head, right?
Okay.
No, serious, because I I wasn't used to playing around with these because I was never getting the results that I wanted. But now, oh yeah, this is taking too long. Yeah, it's going through them one by one by one. It's undoing all of those last actions. That's why uh, the last time I pretty much went in there, cleared all the lines, merged overlapping stones so that I can select them all and delete them. There we go. Man. Okay. So here's where it hit me. We're gonna drop this down like so. We're going to put a rectangle around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know this is going to work. We're going to up here, we're going to curve the edges of our rectangle. As you can see right here, we got round corners, we got scallop corners, we got chamfered corners, we got our rounded corner selected. Now we can just increase it right here, the corner radius. And the more that you hold the corner radius, as you can see,
Oh, yeah.
the edge is curved in. Let's do that a little more, a little more. Boom. I'm going to change this rectangle to black, and I'm going to send it to the back by pressing this B right here. Selection to back.
I don't see that. Sorry.
Oh, inside the design wizard.
Yeah, can you pull it up a little? Yeah. Okay. So how did you do that?
Let me go back.
Okay.
So I changed it to black, and then right
Uh-huh.
here in the design wizard, you have
Uh-huh.
this F and this B.
Uh-huh.
The F is selection to front, and the B is selection to back. Boom.
Okay.
Also down here, you have your wireframe view
Mm-hmm.
and your enhanced view. Same way we have it up here in Coreldraw. Your
Okay.
wireframe and your enhanced.
Okay.
So basically, the design wizard took all of the most used functions, and they created easy to use shortcuts for them, and they
Got it.
placed them in all of these buttons. So you'll find things in multiple places, and you'll just get familiar with whether you want to use it over here, the wireframe and the enhanced view, or whether you want to do it down here.
Okay.
Um, these 3 boxes right here, these 6 boxes right here. I've had this software in 10 years, and the only one that I've touched is this add a stone button, because it lets you click on it and then you can just drop 1 stone at a time.
Got it.
But then you gotta remember to deselect it, or you're going to keep dropping stones. So you got to deselect it, and then
Okay.
now it's no longer available.
Okay.
Group everything selected. That's what that box is. I may start using that, but I'm just so used to hitting Control G as a shortcut to group. So as you can see, when you click on one item and you right click, the options will come up here.
Right. Okay.
You only have one option selected, so you only get this certain list of things that can do with that one object. Once you select 2 objects, hold shift, select the second object, then you right click. Now you get the option to combine, group objects.
Okay.
And as you can see, it also brings up the shortcuts here.
Got it.
I once again, I'm 10 years in, and I just really started familiarizing myself with the shortcuts when I really started training people like 3 years ago. So in the
Okay.
past 3 years of training, I'm like, hold on, let me start using these shortcuts, and they really do help once you remember them.
Right.
It's the same as most. Control C for copy, Control V for paste. But I use Control G a lot. I use Control L when I can remember. I always Control Z to undo, delete. I
Okay.
never really use Control X, but to each his own. All right. So all right. So now, when I got this circle to the back, let's go back and let's do our scattered eclipse here, just on this circle here. And let's do island fill. Aha. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones.
You got it.
Took all this time, right? So
Yeah.
next what I would do is I would click on the text, and then we would do like a hatch fill on the text, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Boom. Let's change them to yellow so we can see them.
Okay.
Boom. So now I just want to see real quick what it would look like on a mock-up. We're going to hit simulate stones here, and we're just going to click here. Left click here to create our mock-up. Oh, now I'm about to start playing with that, because now I can visually see it, that in order to create that scatter effect. So watch this. When we get rid of this black, we're not going to use that. When we get rid of this purple,
How did you get rid of the black?
I just clicked on it and deleted it.
Okay.
I just clicked on it and hit delete.
Okay.
Click on this purple, and we're going to delete that as well. Because in our mind, we visually just see, oh, look, they all still together. You see the blue lines?
Mm-hmm.
I must have forgot that part. Let's see if we can do it here. I'm going to highlight everything. We're going to clear the paths and merge overlapping stones. If it does it here in the mock-up phase, this software is really, really intuitive. because it out.
But then don't you need to do it in the design too? So
Oh,
to cut it.
most definitely.
Okay.
I just wanted to try it right here because I visually seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, boom, and it did it.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
So let's change all of those black stones to clear. I'm gonna right click on one. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Are they all still together? Okay, click on one, select all of the same size and color. Right click on them and group objects. I'm gonna group all this yellow together as well. So that way, when I click on it, I can just change it real quick, like so. Boom,
Got it.
and then white. Boom. We're gonna put that on the black shirt so we can see the effect.
Okay.
Boom.
Ooh, okay.
Now, now that's not bad, but now my mind is turning even more to make it even better, like this, with the stones in between the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the black here. Well, let's go ahead real quick and let's clear the paths and merge overlapping stones on the ones that's still connected. What you think I'm about to do now?
No clue.
Think about it. Think about it for a second. We have this outer row of black stones, which we did a place and fill scatter eclipse to create that eclipse off of this rectangle, right? I'm gonna change it gray so you can see it. Boom. Now, and we even rhinestone the words, the text, right? To get it to look like this up here, though, let's select all of the yellow. We're gonna just
Mm-hmm.
nudge it out. We're gonna nudge it over. Let's nudge it over a little more. Boom.
Okay.
I'm gonna click on this gray, place and fill. Inside, we want to add stones. I'm gonna just hatch fill this entire gray area. Let's see what we get.
Why are you hatch filling and not
Oh,
island filling?
let's go back. Because I want to give it the fullness of left to right versus the singular line of island fill. Island fill will pretty much give you that contour. If you leave it
Uh-huh.
on one, hold on, let me show you. Boom. So the step that I forgot to do is we have to trim or hit 0 through our square, our rectangle. So we click on hit 0, hold shift, click on the gray, and let's trim it up here in Coreldraw. Trim, boom. So now what we have is this, boom.
What? Oh, I'm confused. What's trimming it? Like taking it out,
Um,
ungrouping?
yeah, in a way, but if I want to change the jargon and of the word, it's cookie cutting. It's basically you took this text here and you cookie cut it through the gray area so
Oh,
that
okay.
so
Got
that
it.
so that
Yes.
now you have this area here with that with the text cookie
Right.
cut it out. They're trimmed
Okay.
out, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And we only did that because now when we do our hatch fill, it's going to hatch fill only the areas um that are not trimmed out, and it's going to leave the other areas chopped out so that we can see the text. Let's
Oh, okay.
let's clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. And I don't want to make them black because I like keeping them separate. So I'm gonna make them light black. Boom. Okay. We might have just a little work to do around the text, but watch this. Now, when we go to our mockups, boom. Remember, we're going to delete the vinyl part that we use to create the stone layer. I'm gonna click on this gray and delete that. I'm gonna click on the purple and delete that. I mean, you could keep the purple in there if you wanted, like, to have that highlighted color. Oh, maybe we could have. I mean, we didn't even fix it for real, but we could have put a line right here on the Z. We definitely could have fixed it, but I just wanted you to see how it becomes a full. I'm just selecting all the stones. Boom. And let's go ahead and change it all the way to pink so we can get the full effect. Boom.
Okay.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. My wheels are turning now. Let's go back. So
How did you go back from the mock-up? You just
okay, so down here at the bottom.
I don't see.
Right here at the bottom of Coreldraw. At the bottom of your page down here.
Yeah.
When you create a mock-up, it creates a mock-up and puts it on a separate page for you.
Got it. Okay.
And you can, right here with this plus sign here, you can create more pages. So let's just say you had an idea that came to you, and this page here is already cluttered up with your ideas. You can start a second page. Boom.
Got it.
And that page will start off blank.
Okay.
You can even right click on that page and rename it or duplicate that page. So let's just say you had a smaller design, but this one was a bigger design where it's the same design, but you just designed it bigger. You can just rename it right there and then start laying out your page work down here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just going to highlight this half and then highlight the other half. And I'm just deleting them. That's a quick way for me. Instead of clicking on one, select all, click back on Coreldraw and delete. Sometimes I just go in there, grab them, and delete them.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. We're going to delete these over here too. Because now my mind is like, okay, so we're figuring out this this eclipse stuff, right?
Yes.
Let's decrease the count by 15. Let's go crazy with it. And let's do the fade by 0.1. Just want to see something. Island field. Oh. What we do wrong?
Inside. It was supposed to do outside.
Outside, and how many islands do we want?
7.
Okay, let's go with 7. Boom. Island field. Not bad, but it still, wait a minute, still's not giving us that. So what I like to do is, whenever we do that scatter, whenever we do any of them, it keeps the stones together. So it's best to highlight them all, clear the path, and merge overlapping stones. Because you try to undo, it's gonna take his precious time trying to each and undo every stone. So I find it. Oh, it just turned the whole text and everything. That was what we wanted it to do. We wanted it to keep our design. had to Control Z it back anyway. See what I mean? Perfect example happened right on time, just to show how long it takes to go backwards and do it all over. Boom.
Wow. Okay.
That was a lot of stones.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this again. We have, see, I can't even see what this says right here.
Scatter.
No, it's another word up under it though. It looks
Oh
like it.
yeah. What does that say?
I don't know. I can't even make the design wizard bigger to see. This is as big as it gets.
Huh.
Let's see what it does. Also, it's the same. Okay. See what happened? It didn't select all of the stones. It only selected those in the inside. And if I undo it, it's going to take its precious time. I don't like that about this, because doing it the other way, it's easy to just go back, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess to use this function here, this is something we got to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, it's just going to take it all away. Look, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go back one step. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot, but hey, it beats trying to make it yourself. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
It beats, yeah. And I'm running a pretty fast computer here. I got 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is so slow.
That's because it's over 1,000 rhinestones on the screen at once, and it's or 1,000 objects, should I say? Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's fade by 2. No, 0.2. Okay. I think what was always okay. So it spread it out even more. Hmm. I want to get this. I really do. So many of people who have asked me, "Hey, do you do the scatter stone effect?" And I just pretty much I had came up with my own scatter when I showed you the first time to where
Yeah.
and I was doing that. Boom. Okay, let's see here. Increase count by 2.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Come on, scatter box. Hmm.
I wonder if we need to put a different shape around the text to get that.
Not that. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that faded by 2. Okay. So when I went 2, it definitely it made them larger,
Yeah.
made them super large. Okay, so we do need to keep the fade back up under a point and don't go with the whole numbers. Okay, so let's go 0.01. Decreased count by one, maybe 3 times as much. Okay, that just kept it pretty much circular all
Well,
around. That's how it came out at first, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having to delete line by line because the lines are still together. So
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was stones in there as well. Let me see here. Okay, got it all. Let's see here. I got to. I'm gonna look at the. I gotta look at the training one more time. Video tutorials. Let's go to scatter effect. Oh, so that's mini mode. Okay. Trying to see if there's a bigger mode because it's not letting me see everything that I want and need to see. As I'm trying to guide and help and train and teach other people, that becomes frustrating. Like when I can't see the whole screen. I guess hopefully they'll fix that in the next iteration. Let's try this 0.01 and then do an island fill. Oh, that's different. Okay, so the density 0.01 just put that outline around it here. Okay, that's not what we were looking for. Feel like we close, but no cigar. Hold on. That wasn't it. Oh, they ain't. Now it's saying density cannot be empty.
That's weird.
Okay, here we go. The text box is density cannot be empty. Let's go back again. Outside, decrease count by 1. Oh, so I guess for scatter box, the density needs to be on. What? Okay, let's weld this.
Mhm.
Okay, and we're gonna trim back through it. Then let's try this again. Wow. Oh, put a 0 in
Yeah.
it. Same thing. Okay. I'm sorry, I am not figuring this out right now. Hold on. I'm just doing it this way because it's kind of quicker. So, hmm. Just a second video. What becomes
Huh?
what becomes confusing at times is like this one right here. It doesn't even look like mine. Okay, let's hit play.
I can't hear it.
I I, I know.
It's okay. I've seen this video. How come he has that? You see where he has that heart island something scatter? How come we
Yeah.
don't have that drop down?
Which one?
You see right there, the little box, I mean, the box over inside, outside, like there's a drop down right there under place and fill and edit. It says island scatter fade.
Yeah, because
How come?
this was an earlier version of TRW. This was
Okay,
3.0.
okay,
So as they kept improving it, they started condensing
got it.
functions and moving stuff. And yeah, that's why I was like, it's kind of difficult when you go back to try to watch the training videos and you can't find this video for 5.0 version. They just
Right,
have the earlier model of how they used to be able to do it.
exactly.
Okay, let's see. So he got it on 0.9.
What on? I couldn't see what was on 0.9.
The
Oh, the
core spacing.
okay.
And then he had this on 7, and he had this on 12. Go ahead and weld that so that it's solid. I want mine to be solid. Let's try that again. It was on scatter contour. Let me even click this magic path if that helps.
What
There it is.
what's Magic Path?
I couldn't tell you. Um,
Can you unclick Magic Path and do it again and see if that works?
it don't. Wait a minute, I'm gonna show you because every time I use it, I can't tell like if it's benefiting or not. Like there it is. There it is. Boom.
Thing?
Oh, that looks so gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, so what was it? It
Right
was
here.
on 12.7.01 and point 0.9. There you go.
Yeah. And then wait a minute. I just want to see something. So it can be so when we had it on 7 islands, 7 and 7, that's why it wasn't twirling right there because everything was staying circular and looked like a circle. Okay, that makes sense now. So we put it on, yes, okay. We put it on 15 and do the fade by 0.2, then it becomes wider spread. 15, decrease the count by, let's say, 10, and then do the fade by 0.02. Haha.
Oh, that looks good now. That looks so much better.
Clear the paths and merge overlapping stones.
Yes. See, look at you, Ray. Now, can we try to do this my sports bra thing? Because I've been trying for a week now.
What is it? Where is it at?
Okay. I just want to write out the name Luna,
Okay.
and do you want to do it on mine or?
We're kind of short on time. I'm gonna do it on mine so that it's faster, and then I'll just send you the files.
Okay.
Let's go, Luna.
Luna, yeah. And then we're gonna do training again next week, right?
Yeah. I'm
telling
available.
you're not getting rid of me. Once a week for me.
That's how it is for most people. And then takes about 3 months for them to get it. That's how it
Okay.
was with a lot of my students. Some of them
Okay.
some of them do 2 months, and then
No,
they
you're gonna
find
be
out
stuck
their
with
they find their
for
rhythm, they find
uh-huh.
their rhythm, or they give up. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I'm not giving up. You're gonna help me the whole year.
Think about it. That's with anything in life, though. People will go to the gym for 2 months and then give up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're stuck with me, so
All right.
you better be nice. I'm just kidding. You better hook it up here.
Like,
So
that's all you
what
wanted
font?
to say was Luna?
Yeah. Why
Okay.
are you making it smaller though?
Because it's on a sports bra.
Uh, oh yeah, so the dimensions were I measured the sports bra.
Yeah.
It's 9 inches in length and 9 inches in width.
Okay. So we're gonna make what I did was I made me a box right here for our representation because we gotta remember
Uh-huh.
Luna is the text. We're trying to get the spread effect to go outside that area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to put any kind of box, like it can be a square or a rectangle. Oh, but we're gonna curve the edges.
No, we're not. That was me trying different things and different
Gotcha.
methods. Yeah,
Okay.
now that we got it, we're just gonna see what we can do right here, clicking on the text, and let's do it straight from here.
Okay.
Boom. Ah, let's clear the paths. Mojo overlapping stones. That looks crazy.
Yeah, that does look crazy.
You might wanna remeasure it though when you think about it. Because on the sports bra, you said 9 by 9.
Yeah, I could send you the pictures. Hold on.
That's pretty much the area that you want the rhinestone design in.
That's the whole area. That was the whole area. Yeah. Here, let me send it to you. Um, and I think we do need to put that rectangle and
You're right about that.
see, I should be your assistant. I'm just kidding.
I wanted to try it just off the text alone. Now I'm gonna start playing with it. I'm gonna start playing with it more to see.
Yeah,
Let's go to our place and fill and then just hit it. I
I still
definitely
think,
go ahead.
yep, I still think you still need to curve.
Right, right. You see it? Because it's boxy.
Yes. Hey, my
You
brain
getting
does
it?
work.
You're getting it.
I'm trying.
That that's how most of my students are, and I love it when they show me that they're actually retaining the information because it lets me know that I'm doing a good job.
You are doing a good job.
Back, boom.
You the boss.
Let's click it here and delete all the stones. All right, we're gonna click right here on the rectangle. When we do
Mm-hmm.
that, our curvature comes up here,
Mm-hmm. I think you had it at 0.8.
0.8.
I think, yeah, that's what the previous one was.
I don't know, that's 33. Let's see here. I want to make it curvy. Let me
Yeah.
make it bluer so we can see it. Right
Yeah.
there. Let's
Okay.
try that one. Let's see.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see. Oh,
Ah, there it is. But that's different with those two outer lines on with those three outer lines on the edge. I don't know
what?
where those came from.
I know. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that's not bad.
That looks good, actually. I think, what size is that? Because I think that looks good for, it's a youth large sports bra.
Yeah, what I would do is see there's our 9x9 box. I'm gonna just nudge that back over
Yeah.
and push it to the back. So,
Yes.
but now what I would do is I would highlight like these three rows I believe are not supposed to be in the image. I'm gonna just
Where did they come from?
I don't know. After in all the trials that we just tried, it didn't do this not one time.
We got a little happy.
And so as you can see, we just figured it out. And a lot of it is pretty much just trial and error. And then once you get to a part where you're satisfied, like dial in those numbers. I really need to start writing them down in a notebook. You know what I mean?
Yes. And create a cheat sheet to sell.
Yes, for sure.
You see, we think alike, business alike.
That's where it's at. That's
Like
it.
cheat
That
sheets.
look, that's it right there.
That
So
is.
it may go outside of
That's
the
okay.
9 and be up under here, but then you would just delete those stones, you know. But I'm gonna leave them in there. I'm gonna leave them in there for now.
Okay.
We're gonna delete this
So,
box.
okay, it's gonna get rid of the blue and the Luna. It's not gonna be rhinestones. It's gonna be like, we can read it. Like, can we see it on the mock-up real quick? Like,
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and add rhinestones to it real quick. Place and
where?
fill. Let's change it back to 0.075. Let's go to the inside island fill. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, we need it inside.
Let's see here.
And that's
Okay.
when you're gonna do the hatch fill?
Well, let's try it. Oh, see that? It was on 15 islands. Can't do
That's
15
why.
islands on the inside of that. Like, you know what I mean? But sometimes when you get an error like that, you just have to take a second, woosah. I close my eyes for a second and then I open them and re-look at the screen and be like, something was wrong. It was 15 islands. Boom. Now we can do our island fill. There we go. Now we can do our clear the path and merge overlapping stone.
So Luna could be technically different colored rhinestones if I wanted to make that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what about the blue parts around Luna?
I know. Let's see here. I'm gonna change the color again to purple. And I'm
Okay.
gonna click on this. And I'm gonna hatch fill it. Uh-oh. Let's go back. Remember, we gotta chop Luna through the blue, and that's why that just happened. Because if we
So
move the blue, it's solid. Remember?
yeah,
So let's chop Luna through the blue, or
which is the trimmer. Uh-huh.
trim it through.
Mm-hmm.
And now I deselect everything. I click on the blue, and let's hit hatch fill. You're just trying to fill in those areas. Ooh. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. And you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and make those blue like the rest of them. I'm going to click on this blue box here. We're going to change this to gray so we can see the blue stones. And that's not bad. But me personally, I would go in here and straighten this line up right here. Edit, fill between two. Shift and clear the paths. Remember, we gotta always do that when you do the same way as using the replace the stones to make the spacing equal. Same exact way. So I'll probably finish off this bottom row here by dragging this stone over here. Drag this stone over here. Now I'm just going to hold shift and select every stone in between those two stones. We're going to equal space that whole bottom row to give it some oomph to it. You know what I mean?
And how do you do that? You selected every stone and then you're gonna go to
I'm gonna go to replace the stones to make the spacing equal button.
okay.
Boom.
Ooh.
So it gives me my line, and now I can just add a stone, add a stone.
What about between the N and the A? You see one line and then
Yeah, you mean that one dot right here?
yeah, and then the second line, you know how you see how it's only 5 stones to the right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm adding stones now. Look,
Okay, okay.
I'm using the up arrow to add one stone at a time.
Okay.
That looks good. So now I got my whole bottom row. I'm gonna hold shift and clear the path.
Okay.
Boom. Now I will probably okay, okay. So in the future, all right, so since we just figured this out today, right? In the future, the way to make it even better is you see right here,
Mm-hmm.
right here. Boom. We should have made our rectangle at least, you know, at least that much more thicker to where it came up here, to where at least one row of stones could fit above the text and below the text.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, we just figured it out today. So as the week goes on, I'm going to be playing with this because now I see the mistake that we could have made. If we want to get it fuller, if we want to get all the blue stones to go around and inside the crevices of the yellow stones, our rectangle starting out needs to be at least probably 0.15. If rhinestones is or 0.075, you double that, you get 0.15.
Right.
So we might even have to crank it up to 2. Do a 0.2. Make sure that this, let's see here. I'm gonna do it real quick. And then that will end our training for the day. I will send you these files, but I've been up all night.
Okay.
All night. And I have somebody got a graduation at 5,
Okay.
and I got like 3 more shirts to do before I
Okay.
crash. Before I crash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to do it real fast to see if that mistake is where I messed up at. I'm gonna grab this
Okay.
Luna. I'm holding control. I'm gonna drag the Luna up, make a copy. We're going to grab our rectangle. We're going to place the rectangle around it like so.
Mm-hmm.
Press gray. I'm gonna push it to the back so we can see our Luna.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab one of these stones and place it right. Oh, come on. I mean, it's yeah. I'm still in training.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
Okay.
you ain't forget. It's okay. Oh, I started at 1. It's 2:17. So I'll go ahead and take your break, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Later, baby. So I'm gonna drop this box down like so. So what I did is I clicked on the box, and I clicked on this. See the arrow change up and
Mm-hmm.
down, and now I can change it horizontally like so. I'm probably gonna leave that much room, at least so a roll can go in there.
Okay.
We're gonna do the same thing down here. We're gonna pull that stone down there. We're gonna click on the gray, and we're going to bring it up just a little bit to see if it fits. Boom.
Okay.
Now we want to go ahead and add our curve to our rectangle.
Okay.
Boom. Boom. 0.8.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need these 2 little stones right there. Delete those. That's first. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna chop. Wait a minute. We got to do our circle on the outside first. So place and fill. The scatter box is still set up. Let's do our, let's say, what was it, 15?
Uh-huh.
Island fill. Oh, can't go 15 to the inside, player.
Uh-huh.
Got to be to the outside.
There
We
you
go.
go.
It's
But it
still
gives the little lines.
right. I got to go back. We got to put this on another page so it doesn't coincide with the with with the other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my work area too for 50 by 50.
Hmm.
And then let's Control C. We're going to start a new page down here. So now we're on page 3. Control V it in there. I just copied it from one page and pasted it onto the other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do our island field. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Why does that keep happening? I don't know. I don't know why I keep adding those extra. Let's take Magic Pad off.
Yeah.
And let's even uncheck corner detect angle. Let's try it like this. Oh, still did it. Boo.
That's weird. Well, I'll play around with it. I wonder if we put it on 13, if it'll add, or 11. I don't know.
Let's see here. Oh, now we got to highlight it. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. I'm just going to highlight this side, delete it. Highlight the bottom right here, delete it. Highlight the top. Highlight the side. Oh, that's kind of slick right there.
What?
Halves like that.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Has the top piece. Like I'll probably go in there and probably delete these right here. Boom. That's different, you know.
Yeah.
Because now it has like a sort of its own design flair.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's change the stone to pink, just so we can see it off of this gray. And let's go for a 0. Let's go for a hatch fill. Uh-oh. You gotta cookie cut it through.
Yeah.
This gives us the look that I'm going for. Now, next we just gotta tinker, tinker, tinker. And man, here we go. Watch this. Hatch fill. Aha. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stone. We're gonna highlight it all. We're going to go to mock-ups. We're going to, let's go to a scoop neck front. Liz. Liz.
Look at that, Mr. Ray.
Let's go. Black shirt. We're gonna right click on this white to add the highlights to the shirt.
Uh-huh.
We're going to, this part right here could be white vinyl.
I'm just gonna leave it blank.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to do vinyl or anything, just like an outline so the name, like, you know what I mean?
Yes. I want to see something real quick. Right click, group objects. So you want to leave it blank. So we're going to, what I like to do when I'm doing my mock-ups, instead of deleting it, I'll just push it to the back. Boom.
But the stones, yeah, we can play around with and
push this to the back too, because we won't be seeing that. Boom. Boom.
Yes.
So imagine if they were all clear.
Yeah, they're all going to be clear because it's a black sports bra.
Yeah. So ultimately, we just had to go in there on this page, right? And the areas that we see in the mock-up, fine tune those areas. All right, let's go back to the mock-up. I like doing a mock-up early, probably halfway throughout my project, because it will actually let me see like, oh, okay, so I need to fix this top of this L right here so that it closes. Make sure the bottom of the L closes and probably curve around this A.
Yeah. How would you curve around the A?
So I'll go back. So right now, just looking at it, those 3 areas look kind of wonky, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to page 3 and see. So there it is. There was no stones there. I'm gonna slide this stone to the edge. I'm gonna just place a stone here, place a stone here, place a stone here. Boom.
Oh, okay. And then
I will probably even, if you're going to leave it open and not use vinyl, I would probably just make a whole row here. You know what I'm saying? And close up this row, this bottom row here, and give it an even tighter fit.
How would you, by adding stones?
Yeah, just like this. And edit, and we're gonna fill between 2. So I took all those other stones out and just added another row. See what I'm saying?
How did you do that? Because you went to where? Fill between two. What does that do? We never, I mean, I'm confused with that.
Okay, let me go back.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So with the fill between two,
Uh-huh.
it's just an extension of the replace stones to make the spacing equal. So
Okay.
right here, I could click on this,
Uh-huh.
hold
And then,
shift and
uh-huh.
click on this, and I can replace the stones to make the spacing equal. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna put a line between them, and then of course we can add stones that way, right?
Yeah.
Or we can click on one, hold
Uh-huh.
shift, click on the other one.
Uh-huh.
We gotta change and it's right here, fill between two.
Okay.
It's in the edit tab. We hit fill
Okay.
between two. Now fill between two to me typically adds more stones than what I would like.
Uh-huh.
So I'll decrease a stone. But then just like with the replace stones to make the spacing equal button, you have to hold shift and clear the paths. Even though you don't see that black line there, it's still there. If you don't hit shift and clear the paths and you deselect something and you click back on it, that whole row of stones is still linked together as if it has that binding line through it.
Got it. So you have to hit shift, clear path every single time you create a whole.
A whole line using
Okay.
two stones or using a group of stones.
Okay.
Yep. See, so look, they're still together now. Boom.
Got it.
If you find them, they're still together, just click on them, hold shift, and clear the path. So
Okay.
now, when I click back on them, they're separate. They're one of one.
Got it.
All right.
And would you fill underneath the N and that space between the A and the L too?
Right here.
And across the N, the left bottom, like the
Yeah.
other side?
What I would personally do is I would get rid of all of this where it turns jagged, and then do my line from here to there and fill between two. Shift and clear the paths. I would delete this one, probably drag this one down
Uh-huh.
like to there, and then fill between two. Let's remove one, boom. Do it same thing with this end over here so that it becomes symmetrical. Boom. I'll probably finish this line down here. So I'll probably get rid of these two and then just do a fill between two on the entire space and then take one back. Boom. So what I'm trying to do is get it fuller, tighter, and cleaner to where when, like right here, let's go ahead and curve this on around. We're going to do this the easy way by just grabbing that whole row, replace stones to make the spacing equal, add a stone, shift and clear the path.
Okay. And
Right
then
here on this side right here, I would do it again.
see, you're so good at designing. Like I would not have done, I wouldn't know what to do with it. That's why I'm like,
As time goes, you start seeing stuff. You start seeing how to make your designs better. Trust me,
okay.
even though you took my training, we are two totally different people with two totally different mindsets. As you get into doing every student that I have, they have their own design flair, regardless of what I may teach you, you may look at an image and be like, I know Ray put stones here, but I want to put stones here. Like, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like Tanya Pruitt, a lot of her designs they blow me away because I be looking at them like, oh, I would have never thought to put stones there. Like, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
as you start visualizing it, Some people may do Luna in stones. Keep this circle without stones and then just do the scatter. You know what I mean? Some people may want the whole thing to look like it's scattering and then, you know, delete this part. I'm just changing it white so we can see it. Like you said, you don't want any text there or anything. Just going to, now look how much cleaner it looks already.
Yeah.
You know, just looking at it, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't do a second row here. Because when we cleaned it up and we closed off those edges, it made it easier to see. So I would probably go back in there and retract my work and be like, yes, because now it looks cleaner. It looks cleaner.
Yeah.
Now maybe we could have curved this corner here. Oh look, we ain't gotta curve it. It's enough room for a stone there. Boom. The OCD in me would have curved it. I would have curved this whole line and then fit the stones in there perfectly. But sometimes, you know, time doesn't let you do that, and you'll see in the future. You'll be like, "Whew, I know I want to do this, but time is of the essence, and this lady want her shirt today." You know, it's still gonna look good because it looks good to me, but cleaning it up takes once you fix one line, you got to fix the other. Then once you fix the other, you'll want to fix the other until it looks perfect. When I think it's going to look good regardless, you know? Boom.
Yeah. I'm trying to follow what you did, what you're doing.
What I just did there?
No, I know what you did there, but I'm still getting confused with the background color and everything, I guess. Like why you have it and then when you get rid of it, but that could be our next training. I know you have to go.
So with the background color, instead of deleting it, I just change it white so that I can get a visual representation of what it looks like with all stones and no vinyl.
Got it.
The old me used to delete it without even realizing how much I needed it for future shirts. So what you're seeing me do is I'm just changing it white so that I can visually see the design without deleting it.
Got it.
I used to delete all of this stuff where the stones were on top of this blue color. In my mind, I was thinking, if that's not going to be vinyl, or if I'm not going to use it as vinyl, get rid of it. Like, you know what I mean? And don't do that. That same person who might want rhinestone shirts this month may want glitter next month. Then you got to redo the design all over again. You know what I mean? So, remember in earlier training videos, I typically would just nudge this off to the side so that we won't see it. But today I just was changing it white so that visually we didn't see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I say, the more and more you get into it, the more you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, Ray was right. It is quicker to just click this and change it white. Because in your mind, you already know, okay, I changed it white and I can reference it by hitting my my wireframe tool, and then I can see it like, okay, that's what I did. You know, I moved that over there so that I could see it, you know. But that's what I do.
Okay.
I be trying to give people like all the mistakes and everything that I made along the way, like as part of my trainings to say, like, yeah, you might think deleting it is okay, because I did too, but think of future orders where it's easier to just nudge it off to the side or change it white so that you visually don't see it, And that way, you'll be able to see your stones. Because if you're not using vinyl or you're not using anything else, the stone work is what's going to represent. So you want to see that. And that's why I did my mock-up first. My mock-up let me see like, oh, we need to fix that. Let's see what this last mock-up looks like, and then I gotta go. Let's see.
Okay.
So this one
And
looks,
you're gonna send it to me, right?
yes.
Awesome. You're the best.
Check this out. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to just go ahead and mock up. Boom. This should look good. We're going to change the shirt black. Right click on the white to give it its highlights. That looks good. We're going to select all of that color. We're going to group it together. We're going to select all of this color. We're going to group it together. The old me, all of this would have been one color to begin with. And then if I ever wanted to break it up into two colors, I would have had to go back and select stone, 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 stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like ever since I started designing in multiple colors, it's been so much easier. If not, all of your stones are going to be one color and you're going to be like, man, why did I do that? See, that looks good.
Yeah.
Look how much cleaner this Luna looks versus, we'll drag the other one in. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to drag it down here to this mock-up, bring it up here and let it go.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Look how much cleaner
Uh-huh.
our new one looks. When we fix that line, we fix
Yeah.
that curve here. Boom, boom. Oh, see, look at that. Look how good it looks.
It looks really good.
Now, me personally, I probably would have, instead of, well, that looks good. The A looks fat, but I probably would have brought this stone, instead of bringing it down to here, I probably would have took this stone and brought it all the way down to here.
Yeah.
Just little things you'll see as you're going along and be like, okay, not bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give it about, this was a an hour and 38-minute training, so give it at least, I think, about an hour, because that's how long it takes to render the video. And then I'll upload it, but then I'll send you the Coreldraw files as well.
Oh, so you're only going to send me an hour of the video, not the whole video?
No, it will be the whole video, but the way video works is after you record the video, it has to render. That rendering takes about an hour, like the processing the video and the getting it ready so I can upload it to YouTube.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like, what? Okay, cool.
All right.
Can I Zell you? Is it that number I need to Zell you on, or?
Yeah, the 513-501.
Let me see if I have it. 513-501-2479.
2479.
Yes, sir. I'll Zell you there.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. I'll talk to you about next week. I'll send you a message.
All right. Until we meet again. Remember, I'm in the group every day. I try to post in there every day. So
okay.
We'll keep in touch.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you next week. Thank you, Ray.
All right now, Liz.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.